Hey there, Leo. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your fourth week of December 2020. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, I've got a sale going on until the end of the day of the 21st. You've probably already seen that, but I've got discounts on 30-minute sessions as well as discounts on gift certificates for 30-minute sessions you can use in the future. So if you want to get in on some of that, you do need to make sure you do that before the end of the day of the 21st of December. You can go to my website, integrativemysticism.com. Also, remember, if you are watching your rising sign horoscope, your rising sign is going to be giving you further clarity as to how a great deal of your sun sign horoscope is showing up. And your moon sign horoscope, well, that is going to be presenting the other story that is going on this week. So your main theme of this week is the Three of Cups upright. And this week is calling for unity. This week is calling for you Leo people to be able to expand into working in groups, building up your party, right? Calling in and connecting with your party members when it comes to friends, when it comes to family, when it comes to love. Because the Three of Cups is showing this assembling of an ideal team, a dream team. If you have been maybe flying a bit solo, or perhaps you're in a situation where some distance has been kind of imposed, whether it's by some kind of hierarchical structure or maybe some kind of compartmentalization or distancing that's been going on a social level, even in the non-physical. This is something that can be remedied this week, because with the Three of Cups, you're going to be noticing that collaborations, team opportunities are also going to be providing you with not only a lot of hookups, but a lot of assistance in other ways, whether it's connecting you to new work opportunities, new projects, new journeys, new relationships. We want to make sure that we are circulating, but also getting in a space where we are working on equal footing. Everyone is an equal, right? Equal skill, equal passion, equal ability, equal commitment, all of it across the board, because you're finding the fellowship that you want is assembling if you'll allow it to assemble. This is, however, going to, of course, require you to pay attention to certain things where if something is clicking but is not getting its proper chance, got to give it more energy. And if there's something we've been giving too much energy that is just not showing signs of actually being on that complete, perfect vibrational match level, let it be. As we get on to your personal responsibility card, what is your responsibility to take ownership of if you're going to have the best experience this week? We've got the Eight of Cups upright. Knowing when things have kind of stopped developing and allowing yourself to move forward is crucial when it comes to any kind of work or any kind of journey, right? Even when it comes to our spiritual lives, spiritual practices, if we're following people, if we've got mentors and teachers and role models and all kinds of things like that, right? It's like, if you like having those kinds of, we all have them, but pay attention to what's going on in any situation that seems to be kind of stuck, right? Are you watching who is growing, who is not, who is evolving, who is not, who might be kind of spinning their wheels? Again, no judgment, but with the Eight of Cups upright, your graduation is nigh. This is going to give you also a lot of opportunities to take, the chance to move on, move out, move, shift, however you want to do it in other areas of your space. Openings to pursue when it comes to maybe new love or new work. I do see with a lot of the Eight of Cups, there's this end. We just end a story that's not going anywhere, or ending many stories that don't go anywhere. Sometimes that can be a challenge, especially when it comes to maybe a lot of unhelpful teachings, a lot of unhelpful or unsupportive programs socially that have been kind of really over-amplified, especially the last decade and a half, where the obsession and addiction to rumination and closure can kind of make us feel almost guilty for walking away from something that is, for all intents and purposes, done, but not everyone's satisfied with how it ends. The truth of the matter is, when it's done, that's enough. And if you need that to maybe stop throwing energy into a vacuum that you think you want to end a certain way, or you think you have unfinished business where you don't, or you think that maybe you should wait for somebody to finish their unfinished business with you when you don't. This is the week where you have the freedom to be able to kind of go your own way and pay attention to where those green lights are happening. As we get on to your material shifts, what's going on with your work, what's going on with your living situation, your finances, and all of that good abundancy stuff, you've got the star upright. And a promising new prospect is actually going to get seeded this week. Now, it could get seeded in a couple of different ways. It could be promised to you. Check is in the mail style where you will be getting it, but we might not be receiving it all this week. We might just be having that confirmed, that phew, that awesome, that breakthrough. This is where we're going. This is that promised, up-leveling that we're going to be going through here. Or this could be something that does start to actually commence or pay out now, but we will get more later on. This could absolutely indicate a beautiful new beginning when it comes to maybe a working or living situation or both that is, night and day transition from the 2020 or even the 2019 experience that you've been carrying. The star is also indicating something that you have been keeping on the back burner, or maybe keeping in your own personal dream, in the non-physical, not even working on it. You're going to see an opportunity or see a vacancy where that can actually be a good fit. And you really want to take the initiative, right? It's your responsibility for your energy and your creations and your own thoughts, words, actions, and deeds in your life. The star card upright, you're getting a chance to finally step in to either the vocation, the living situation, or the work that you really can do and really profit from, however you're going to profit. When it comes to your interpersonal relationships, right? We talk about your main characters in your life, your closest one-on-one connection. So yeah, romance, family, friends, all of that. We've got the Ace of Cups in reverse. And this week, a lot of you Leo people are going to be doing some healing or some reform or referendum type of work when it comes to either a relationship or maybe a friendship or a family situation where a policy or an agreement or something, it could even just be cultural, traditional, behavioral, has created a situation where somebody, maybe even you or all concerned, are not capable or allowed to be completely vulnerable, completely honest, and completely open. Now, has this been a situation where we've been walking around eggshells around somebody's triggers and issues, or have we been maybe in a situation where it just didn't feel appropriate? We haven't had the life that actually encouraged open, honest communication. This is the time where some serious healing and some serious opening can happen, because with the Ace of Cups reversed, there is that opportunity to have, people confess feelings for each other, right? Maybe some hidden crush situation is presented to you. Maybe finally having the relationship with a friend or a brother or a sister that you couldn't have before. Maybe getting into a space where the barrier or the boundary or the representational false self in you or maybe another person is cleared to the point where a real healthy connection is able to begin. So we have that opportunity with new people and also a few choice existing people, whether we've been consistent with them or not. This is the week where you get to have that open heart, but we have to see where the boundaries, the barriers, and the blockades are or were, because sometimes they weren't imposed overtly, sometimes it was more of a habitual thing, and clear those. As we get on to your personal shifts, what's going on with you, how things are playing out for you personally, you've got the Two of Cups reversed. And so this week, we're really going to be needing to reconcile where we might be living a double life, or living two lives at once, or maybe trying to carry on sort of a Peter Parker, Spider-Man secret identity kind of situation that now we've got Peter Parker and Spider-Man not working together, so to speak. Because with the Two of Cups reversed, it does look like you're approaching a bit of a crossroads. This may be something that you have to be okay with doing, knowing that whichever is truly you may not resonate with other situations that you have led on or entertained. Now, unfortunately, you got to do it. Unfortunately, that's just the truth of it. And, it's unfortunate that it came this far. But with the Two of Cups reversed at this point, it's about picking the most organic, true self and vibing with that and exuding that as much as you can, right, to have the highest quality of life possible. With the Two of Cups reversed, we have to ditch possibly a superficial or tactical side of ourselves that we may have held on to or entertained either through cultural agreement or peer pressure. It may piss off some people, especially if they're bringing, any issues, insecurities around abandonment or betrayal that they've been maybe holding you prisoner with. Do not worry about that right now. Okay, this week is all about you getting into a space where all of your surroundings and all of your roads are open. So that is what I've got for you, Leo. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe because I appreciate it. And of course, if you ever want to get a session with me, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.